tonight. Probably can't hear me. March 30th, 9 o'clock at night. Grizwald is living. Already done hit his tranny gears. He clicks over. Let's go see what he's, if my temperature ever come up. Let's see what we got for oil pressure. It was running around, ouch, 30 at idle. That's still about 30 at idle. Oh, getting up there now. Time to shut her off. She's hot enough. We'll give her one boom boom, unplug the batteries, and shut her down. But I'm heat cycling it. This is the longest I've had it running yet. She seems strong, sounds strong. I thought I saw something funny there. But yeah, all that smoke that y'all see, don't worry. If you've never done a motor change or had one that's set for a long time, that's cumulative smoking. That's oil on the motor, that's shit cleaning off. So far as I can tell, I have no leakage underneath, but I am going to shut her down here. Give her one more boom boom and kill it, because we'll be taking her out for a ride tomorrow. We'll be taking her out for a ride tomorrow. I got to change the throttle cable. And at some point, hook up a tack, hook up the voltmeter, head her up to 190. And that's, I had to shut her down because honestly, somebody fit in and out of here well on the lift. There we go. Honestly, I need full antifreeze. While we're talking about stuff and I'm running video, there is the next project. Tomorrow, Sunday's yard cleaning day, but we're going to get Grizz out of here. Put the L can in. Look at the haze. That's not smoky, nasty motor. That's just, I ain't been running a while and Daddy getting me warm. So we'll unplug our powers. We got, got them set up with dual batteries. I'm going to rig a bump button out here. We got AC pump to run outboard air. I can just see people being like, dude, it's on fire, it's burning up. She definitely needs more antifreeze, I guarantee it, because I didn't have near enough good anyway. So yeah, he's got an electric fan in there we can kick on when we need. We got to wire that up with a thermostatic switch somewhere. I'll have to look into that. Or considering that we have to drain the son of a bitch down to put it on the thermostatic switch, you never know. I might just get irritated and say, and just put her on a. So when it comes on, she's blowing. I don't know if that's going to be near enough fan for it either, but I decided it would be nice to get rid of that, the clutch fan on it for parasitic drag. So yeah, March 30th, been fussing around trying to clean and organize the shop. I know y'all will never be able to tell. We have to pick up at some point a filter kit for this, but I actually want to take it out. Like I said, Grizz is being the ultimate gambler in a way. I'm just going to sit here and shine this at the motor and talk for a minute. But yeah, so I've told the story a couple times and we'll refresh it one more time since this is a Grizwald update. My buddy Elijah, who runs the gambler stuff out here, he needed a motor, and I'd basically told him, got you covered, brother, don't worry about it. He called me on it about a month and a half before our last event. So I ended up running my Buick and not this, partly because I was trying to help a couple other of my partners get stuff up and running. And this was going to take time. Depending on how you want to call it, I've been trying to get this motor started for 4 years. Not really, but I've played with it, pushed it back under the bench, played with it, pushed it back under the bench. Anyway, we got all new, except for the pickup coil and distributor, which there's nothing wrong with it. But did have the distributor one tooth out. Once I got everything right, this old girl kicked off. Just it's impressive how nice this thing starts. Now, I'm still at a loss on the motor. I'm guessing around a 1980 Corvette 350 by the numbers on the thing. I don't know. Let me shut down this bright light behind us. Oh, I hate this thing sometimes. Okay, so on the tag, I don't know if I can see the tag on this. I've cleaned it off. Oh, yeah. ZAH. That's ZAH. Closest number I've come to that was a ZAK, and that was for an 82 350 out of a vet. I've been told if it's a Z motor, it's most definitely a vet motor. If it is, I'm tickled. I'm seriously thinking about if this thing turns out to be good, and actually, I really want one either way. It'd be a good update for the for at least two different projects besides this. The El Camino could use it, and the next Gambler build. And by what do I mean when I say use it? Couple different companies have now gotten standalone fuel injection that basically looks like a carburetor. Everything's in it. The brain's in it. It's standalone. A fuel pump for higher pressure and bolted on. Runs with your HEI, runs with whatever you got. I got my finger halfway across the lens for some dumb reason. And so there it is. I kicked myself back and forth debating on the heater hoses, or putting the heater back on it, but I actually still daily this sometimes, a lot. So we're going to try and keep it so at least it's semi nice to drive when we got to, although I do need to shed a ton of weight out of the inside. Where are we at? 7 minutes. I'm still bambling. So far, lucky on this one. Maybe I'm just getting better about checking my back trail, but I have yet to find anything in a leak. So we're going to pick up a can of 50-50, or jug of 50, or not 50-50, but a antifreeze concentrate tomorrow, and we will get this thing topped up and pull him out of here and maybe take Big Boy for a ride. Oh, last thing. I'm still tickled about this. It is kind of neat the way their patch works out with my hood. Because, yeah, I have an Arizona Star under there, right about where the one on the Gambler thing is. But, yeah, I'm loving it. So, not too far from putting the hood on her, folks. We're definitely going to be driving her tomorrow. This is where I needed to be about 3 months ago. And I was laughing because I think it's Henry Rollins does a thing about, people talking about catching up on their reading or whatnot. And, anyway, long story short, you don't catch up on shit. You do what you can do, and that's what it is. So I'm still a little curious on my serpentine setup. I believe I've got the same water pump that come with it, so I shouldn't have any cooling issues on top of the 4-core radiator. Like I said, we'll get her filled up tomorrow. I got to change out the throttle cable. That's the only other major thing I need to do. This thing's already ran through its gears once up in the air, which if you ever do a tranny rebuild or even a service, I like to run them through their gears, let with no pressure on, just let it do its thing, and that way you got fluid completely through the transmission and everything before you put any stress on it. Always with the new one, and I even do it when I change out on a used one. I always run them in. It's probably not needed, but I just do it. So, all right, guys, we're pushing up against 10 minutes. It's dark out. It's hazy in here. Tomorrow's yard cleaning day. Like I said, you can't hardly tell it, but the shop is a little neater, a little cleaner, a little more organized. I've been pushing on it. It's driving me nuts. Tip of the day, take the time early and figure out how to keep your shit organized. You will save yourself so much time on stupid stuff. Like, quick example, I finally got all my new hose all together and up there in that Speedway box. It was scattered from hell to breakfast. Every time I need a piece of hose, I hunt here, hunt there, look here, over there, what did I work on last, da-da-da-da-da. And usually be pissed off and go to the parts store and buy more hose. So, by taking time, and that's one of the reasons I've been dragging my feet on Grizz here, because every time I need something, and I go looking, and I'm steadily picking up stuff and putting it away and moving around and all that fun shit. Anyway, y'all, I haven't seen and heard from and talked to and all that fun stuff anybody in a minute. I know I ain't got no videos up. Still, I know y'all are watching me, the people that do, so try and pass it on. Not much to talk about, just Johnny rambling. Y'all have a good night.